Good morning, good morning, good morning, hello and good morning, and welcome to another exciting installment of jahg Plays All the Mods 9 to the Sky. Now, I got that right again, did you see? Oh, very pleasing indeed. So at the end of the last episode, we had run out of feathers. That is no longer a problem over there. We had also built this, and this is the mob masher. Basically, and it's going to provide us all manner of things. Now, since last episode, I have done a couple of things with it. Let me just get up here and hopefully there's a bit of XP. I'll take it. Thank you. All I've done is I've glassed over the front, as I said I would. I'm not sure if I showed on screen, but I've glassed in a little bit of the top as well. I think I may have done that on screen. Can't remember. I placed the absorption hopper, which collects the stuff from above. Look, it's full of XP. I need to do something with that. And a item pipe going into a chest, a double chest. Oh wow, I can see things in there. Wow. Oh my. Okay. A double chest of the diamond level. I thought, right, let's get some usage out of this. And then I potted around and did a bit of collecting of stuff. Basically, we needed more feathers because we don't quite have enough of the upgrades for the fans at the top there. I need a couple more pushy down ones, I think, is what's going on there. There's also something I need to explain over there. Oh no, it's even numbering it for me. Let's go over there and talk about that. So I was pottering around at the very end of the last episode, within 30 seconds perhaps of it finishing. Something spawned over here. Can you guess what it was? It was a raider, an illager party, pillager, whatever they are. A party of evil folk. They have spawned here, and I thought, I know what I'm doing. Let's get my shield out. I made a shield. I don't know if I had made that before. Let's quickly make a shield and go and stab them. And gosh, what a mistake that was, because though I did best them eventually, I didn't have this sword on me. I had a stone one, or is it a wooden one? Anyway, I died very shortly after saying hello to the fellows. I'm going to leave that there, I think, as a lesson to myself. Don't do that again. But that means they can spawn anywhere. There's enough light there, so it's not to do with light in any way. Those parties could show up anywhere. So I'm thinking that these gates are potentially a really good thing. If I'm here, they shouldn't spawn in this section, but maybe 27 away. I guess that's 27-ish away there. Interesting. Anyway, they spawned. I died. It was bad news. Right. Got one bit of this. Did I harvest that right then? I can't even remember. So in the chest we have, oh wow, a variety of things. I was not aware that these were in the game, I don't think. Speed. We saw these in, gosh, did I even record that series? I saw these were in Project Ozone 3? I don't know. It was in one of those. Wow, what can you get for these? All manner of things. I don't think I want jump boost. Strength. Wow. I'm going to do this immediately. How do you do this? You right-click with it in your hand, and you say, yes, I would like to be stronger. Oh, and I am. And it's in me now, and I've got some strength. I assume there's a button. There's a button. Here it is. Things that have been modified. So this little sword, you can tick the bits that are... so hide and change things. So I've got more attack damage now than I had, I guess. I don't quite remember... why that is. 1 plus 3. I guess 3 is my normal attack damage, is it? I don't know. Bone mealer. Oh, wow. That's a good one. Bone meal the area. So I could stand near the farm and it would just grow extra quick. Let's have it. Some of these go up to different levels. As I say, I'm not going for jump boost. I just sorted that. Well, that's fine. What's wrong with that? I don't think I'm going for speed either. It seems like you get a lot of speed out of this. What's a heart gainer? Heart gainer, increase maximum health. Yes, please. Okay. And I assume these are indeed showing up in here. Yes, max health is now 24. Ah, there it is. And I've got extra hearts. Oh, wowzers. Very good. Jump boost, no. Step assist, I'm not going with that either. That's the walking up one block thing. I'm not interested in that, I don't think. So where was I? Step assist, haste 1. That's the mining speed, right? Mine and attack faster. Why not? Okay, we're doing well. My hunger has gone down because I've got an extra heart. I think that's what that's about. Ah, I should have 2 extra hearts, shouldn't I? If it was 24? Because shouldn't that be 22 with the 1 extra heart there? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I've worked it out wrongly. 10 by default. So 20 gives you that. And it's 24. Don't know. Anyway, Dolphin's Grace is not going to do very much for me up here, I think. Regeneration, however. If I had had these when the evil attacked, indeed, or rather, I guess it was my own fault. They were over there. They couldn't actually get me, and I thought I was better than them. I wasn't. I clearly wasn't. Right, bunch of armor of different types. Wow, like some really good stuff for early game, whatnots, and etceteras. What have I already got? Nothing at all. Nice. Fine. I guess that's something, isn't it? Refined obsidian is pretty good, isn't it? Look at the armor quantity. Quantity? Yes, I assembled that. That's pretty good. What else have we got? Blessed iron. That blessed means you get extra hearts. Yes. Do I want some of that, or do I just want to armor up, basically? Obviously, these things have got no mending or anything, I guess, is what that's about. Depth Strider, magic protection, fire protection. I don't know that I need... Let's go with magic protection. I'm going to be in a full set of armor. There it is. Well done, me. I am amazing. Does this show? Yes. Well, armor toughness of 20. Gosh, this stuff is super good, but it's very low health, so I guess the very low hit points remaining, I guess. I want to get rid of that, and I'm clicking the wrong button. Otherwise, we've got a bunch of things. Osmium is pretty good as a armor as well. Wait, protection 1 on that. We've got 6 armor, 5 toughness on that. Okay, so that's less than that. We've got a bunch of mob drops here, including some Inferium. We've got a ridiculous number of bows. I guess there are some good ones. Withering. Withering and Sanctify. Okay, and a bunch of arrows. Okay, I am now a lot better armed than I was before. Yes, look at my arms. Now, a giant slaying iron axe. Why? Plus 5 current HP. Plus 9% current HP damage. I see. I'm not sure quite what that means, but I'm willing to take it. I guess. Why not? Wow, there's even more. 30% crit damage. Okay, all of this is going to need investigation, I think, because I'm not in a position to read it all out now. No, to indulge, that's not the word. Investigate all the details of, that's what I mean. Very good. All right, so from here I'm going to put things into storage drawers and stuff, I guess. Obviously, that's a to-do. Now, remind me of where I stand up the top here with regard to... I had to take all of this ladder down and move it to the center because it was annoying me, which means now that... I'm going to explain that in a minute. Right, so I've got 3 of these where I think I need 4. Right, it's the... Which one is this? It is the distance upgrades. Fine. All right, so down we go. So this couldn't go in the middle. I also placed this. This is the other thing. This is the Ender inhibitor. No, yes, Ender inhibitor. It says right there, which prevents the Enderman from teleporting out of there, which means that they will indeed do an appropriate death. I thought I was near the edge. Wow, I panicked there. Perhaps that was obvious. Now, so I need a few more feathers. Let's go and deal with that right now. We are going to get filled with eggs, and that's full of eggs already. Gosh, all right. Fine. Hello. Hi. I will use this axe on you. What up? Haha. Yes. I realised I was I using a sword on them last time? Ah! We even have some chicks. I remember this. These totems that we've been getting from the mod spawner, these glowing guys actually have one in them already. So, that's good. So what did I get from him? I got glowing. I don't want to glow. This one's a different colour. Wallop. Okay, what did he give me? He gave me step assist. I don't like step assist. Is that all of the glowing ones? I didn't notice them before. This one. Hello. Come with me. And you will see. World of pure imagination. No. Okay, so I'm full of eggs already. I can't pick anything else up. Gosh. Where are the feathers? Have I got them in me? Yes. I don't know how many I need, so I'm just going to borrow. That's what I'm calling it. Borrow a few more chickens. Hello, sheep. I know they're your friends. Well, there will be more friends for you later on. I think that's where I'm going with that. Now, 14. I have no idea how many I need. Let's get 16 because that's a good number. I guess there's nothing wrong with the number 14, but, well, I'm not going with that number. Go. Very good. Now, I can't, as I say, remember how many additionals I needed. That's the problem here. I've got so many eggs in me. Can I get rid of them? Ah, what a good use of extra eggs. That's fantastic. I've obviously been seeding, not seeding. What's the term I'm looking for? Harvesting the farm and growing getting the seeds and so on and throwing the seeds through. I've stored all the wheat. I suspect. That's what I said. Oh, the other thing I was using eggs for was I discovered you can put them in the cookers, which I guess means I should be able to make some sort of sandwich. That's a full 4 meat sticks, whereas these are 3.5. Amazing. So that's very interesting. I will be making use of that. I'll just add them in there for now. None of this I have room for at this point, which is unfortunate, but it's what we have to live with. What? I have no feathers at all in there. Did I put them in somewhere else accidentally? Did I not have any, I guess, is the question. Right. I believe I needed, I don't know what I needed. Was it redstone? Yes, it was redstone. A maximum of 4, because I only need 4 of these in total. I need iron, so again, a maximum of 16. Let's go and do the sleeping, actually. I guess we're not in any danger here. He said just before dying. Indeed. We're not in any danger here, so we should be fine. Not to sleep is where I was going with that. Wow, we've got these quivers, of course, as well, with all the different random arrows, tipped arrows and so on. Interesting. I don't know how you... Oh, wow! You right-click to get them out of there. Well, that's annoying now, because I've got those just as loose. Whatever takes more space. Anyway... I don't want this, I don't want that, that's fine. Sort those things. It's a pity these don't stack. Maybe they will if I do... Well, they will when I do the stacking upgrades. Maybe they should in the drawers. I don't know. What am I here for, please? Tell me now. Yes, I know. I'm going all the way up here again. That's where I'm going. Whoopsie. Nothing should spawn in there at the moment, and while I'm so close to it. So, do these all have 3? They do. I couldn't have had just enough. That one's only got 2 of them in there. So does that mean I only needed 1 more? Okay, I need to see this. Where does that go? Does that go... does that go all the way down? Or does it go 1 up from the base? 1 up from the base. But that should be fine. I only need 1 more. I needed 4 feathers. Really? I could just have waited for that for the previous episode. Oh well. Never mind. That's not what I mean to do. That's only got 3. Yes, this has got the 2. Fine, so I only need 1 more of those. Open the crafting table on a stick. Make the extra 1 of those. Very good. And then we're happy. So, that means I can enable all of these if I wanted to, which I actually don't, for a good reason that I'll show next, I guess. So that's on. I need that to be off again. Right. So, at the moment, this mob spawner works perfectly as like an old school darkroom trap. There's a bit of XP in there. Come to me, please. So things will spawn anywhere in there because it's dark, and they will eventually get pushed into the mob masher with all those fans. I also did this fence around the outside. I forgot to mention that. Goodness, there's so much that gets done in this series. That took only seconds. As did the farm, actually, with all the sneaking and so on. So, darkroom trap, great, wonderful at the moment, but it's not quite the perfect thing that I wanted, because I want this to be able to spawn, because I have to be a certain distance away, and it does run when I'm not on the server, because it's a chunk-loaded thing, but it doesn't run very quickly, I think, is the thing I'm saying there. I've added these lamps. Again, can't remember if I did that on screen, but I've added them just to be able to turn it off, and then I can turn off the mob masher itself. So now I'm able to go in there and administrate it. And one of the things I want to do is turn all of that dirt into dreadful dirt, I believe it's called. And now I should have all the bits in order to do that. It was a spider eye, which I have. I think that was one of the two things I didn't have. We got bones. Was it string? No, it was zombie flesh we actually didn't have. The other thing. Okay, fine. So let's take these things and we will go here and get the other things. It was a bit of gunpowder and it was a bit of... it was a bone. I had one bone there. I must have put things in places that I didn't realise. Or maybe I put all my feathers in there. I may have. If there were feathers in that chest, that's where the extras went. Good. Wonderful. Now, in order to make this, I need 4 buckets of XP and a seed of any type. So there's my seed. I need 4 buckets. Now, that's a fun momentary challenge, isn't it? I've got a bucket of milk there. I've got another bucket of milk here. That's basically food. It should be up here. But I need more buckets. Fine. Well, it just so happens. Haha! It was almost by design. It wasn't, but it was almost. I need 4 buckets of this. I will stand on this to refill it because it's useful to have some of that. I will use the crafting table on a stick. I don't need the tinted glass in there anymore. To make the GM chicken feed cursed. It's got a little dinosaur on it. Now this, you feed it to a chicken and it will explode. Hi. Who wants to be the lucky chicken that explodes? I don't know. Is it you? No. It's you. And we get, for our trouble, a feather or 2. I guess I have 16, so 4? That gives me 4 feathers. It's more efficient than actually harvesting the chickens. Right. So now that I've got this, it gave me a rotten egg, by the way. I should have said that. I forget to say things. The rotten egg converts normal dirt, such as that. Is this going to give this to me? Yes, it is. Very good. It converts normal dirt into cursed dirt. Now, cursed dirt does nothing if there's light on it, which is why I've got these lamps going on. And it makes a 5x5 area of dreadful dirt. Used on grass, dirt, mycelium, or farmland. Interesting. I assume it doesn't make cursed farmland. Bonk! There it is. So there's that. Nothing spawns on it whilst it's light. It catches fire if it's open to the sky, which is why I've covered it over. But the glass counts as not open to the sky. So that's good. So that should mean, that when I turn these lights off, things should instantly start to spawn, regardless of the fact that I'm right next to it. He says, instantly. Instantly? Yes, including slimes. Are they slimes? They look yellow. And that one's red. Oh, slimes of different colours. Right. That's interesting. I am going to put the masher on. I should have put all of the fans going before I turn the lights off, but I didn't. Sorry, everyone. Which means that the spider could climb the walls at the moment, but I don't want him to. Is this on? No, that is. Very good. And now they're all in the middle there. Good. Now let's go and turn the crusher on. I need my magnet off for this, I think. Otherwise I'll get all the bits. Oh, I failed hideously. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot, everyone. All right, now I've made a problem for myself, which is that I forgot to put the mob masher in the room again. Oh, oh, hello. Have you got anything fun? You absolutely have. 45 of that and okay. Now, everything happens at once, so I've made a blunder, everyone. An absolute blunder. Because I'm an idiot. But that's fine. That's fine. We all know I'm an idiot, so that's nothing unusual. I have the emeralds for it. It's very expensive, but all of these... not all of these. Yes, all of these traders have a chance of having a really good tool or bit of armor. And this is one of the good ones, the best ones, in fact. 55 is actually going to cause me a problem. However, that will be my pickaxe from now on. It's got mending on it. It's got various other bits. So that is fabulous. Now, I need to deal with my blunder up there. Gosh. So, how am I going to do that in a reasonable way, you ask? I don't know, I respond. Gosh, I am so silly. I should have realised that. I've never made that mistake before, honest. All right, so let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of these feathers. I don't need these right now. There's that axe that I'm not needing because I've replaced it with this. I guess I don't need this pickaxe either now. I've replaced it with this glorious one. I don't need that in me. That's fine. I've got this cobble on me because I can't get rid of it, basically. All right, so I've got a bunch of mobs in there that I absolutely have to get rid of, and I'm going to have a real problem actually getting rid of them. So, how about I put this... Can I put this here and let them fall on? This is going to be an absolute mistake. But let's give it a go. So if I had this here, I guess the spider is the only one that won't fit. Oh, that's fine. But I don't want to destroy that. I don't want to take out that bit of dirt. This is the fortune one, right? Not a, yes. Oh dear. Okay, I think I'm just going to have to bite the bullet here and use my bow that I've just got. Okay. We're doing well here, people. Well, we're not really. We're doing famously badly, but that's fine. I'll put that there just to have that back. Now, let's go up here. The spider has indeed climbed to the ceiling. That's unfortunate. But it's what we have to live with. Right, now this might explode. Don't explode. Where's my bow? Here it is. Oh, wow, they can get slightly too far forward. Bonk. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Got somebody there. Oh, wow. That creeper's going to get in the way and get smashed, isn't he? Bonk. Oh, wow, he's got a lot of armour. I'm not very good with the bow in vanilla, so forgive me if this all goes horribly wrong. It's going horribly wrong already. There goes that extra heart that I was given. Get rid of him. Wow, how much health have these folks got? I guess a lot. Get out. Oh, wow. Thank goodness for the fans. Oh, well done. He took a little extra damage there at the end. That slime... Oh, wow. I was going to say, will be easy to deal with, and he absolutely wasn't. So, very good. I've dealt with that now in a sort of terrible way. Let's go and turn these off. And turn the ones on the ceiling on. And that should bring down the fella up there on the roof, I think. Now, once they're already at the top of the roof... Oh my gosh, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? Get out, get out! Very good. Once they're already at the top of the ceiling, it's actually difficult to get them to come down again. So that's a fun thing. So, no, he's still stuck up there, you see. All right, so if I take this out, I've turned off all of these fans, so that's fine. I also would be pushed to the floor. You see, I can't even jump properly here. However, if I get this guy's attention, bonk, hello, bonk, there we go, very good, very nice. Wow, it is so odd not being able to jump. Right, let's fix the blunder. There it is, I fixed the blunder. Well done, James, well done. Goodness, thank goodness I'd selected the proper equipment. Wow, I did use a lot of arrows there. Perhaps I was spamming them a little bit. Yes, it's true, I was. I should turn my magnet on, otherwise I might have lost some of those bits there. Nobody wants that. No more evil, please. At least not outside of this room. As much evil as would like to can spawn inside the room. Did I just place a bit of glass there? I think I just placed a bit of glass somewhere, but I don't see it. There it is. Come with me. Very good. Now, we will turn on the mob masher. I will turn the magnet off. I will turn off the lights. So you saw how quickly things spawned, though, on the dreadful dirt, and that's why we needed it. I've placed this absorption hopper 2 blocks down from there, because otherwise it would have, turning the lever on, turns off the hopper, which is interesting. Oh, wow! So these were the different slimes, were they? Step assist and haste 1. I'll have more haste. Why not? That's a good one. So let's go with that. I have noticed my health is down here. My hunger, rather, is down. So I'm going to eat a little bit of something. So there we go. Very good, very good. So now we have a mob system. Now, obviously, I need to do the drawers next for this and start sorting things out because this is going to fill enormously quickly, basically. So what are these used for? You can make slime balls out of them, fine. And we have normal slimes as well, so that's a fun choice, isn't it, to add that as an extra thing. We've got 4 extra end pearls. Very good. All right, so we have our first version completed of the mob masher. Very pleasing, very pleasing. So at this point, thank you very much for watching. If you're not subscribed, why are you not subscribed? Subscribe. I thought that was a creeper there. That was very worrying. Subscribe and you too may have a piece of sugarcane. Indeed. And if you liked this video, well, you know what you can do, don't you? You can like the video. Good night.